Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, How to Start Your Farm, episode number 11. So today we are getting our first silage in. I've got field number 8 full of corn. Now that should be fully fertilised. Yeah. No, it is in places, but not, well, it's ready to go. That's the main thing. Where are we? And I've got the crones. Now I've got the smaller ones. You may be thinking, well, why are you using the same one? And I'm using the same one for a couple of reasons, really. If we go into the shop first and we look on the forage harvesters, now there's the 4 different ones available. I thought this one would be the cheapest one, but it's not. It is the mod, and the advantage with this mod is because I've got 3 now. All the others, they are quite a few slots. Well, that's 21 slots, that's 14 slots, and the big X 1180 is 34 slots. So by getting all the same, I've got 1 slot. Now the other reason I'm using it is because I like using these cramp trailers. These are the 59,000 with the dolly, and these are the only one what the dolly actually hooks up to. The 3 others, it just doesn't see the trailer there. It just doesn't see it whatsoever, so you can't hook up to it. And it's probably the biggest trailer. Well, it is the biggest trailer to use. Now what I normally do, I'm going to start one of these off over the other side of the far field, and he'll work towards us, and then we will start 2 others working side by side, filling 1 trailer at a time, and that way I can leave a trailer and we shouldn't be doing much waiting around. That's the plan anyway. Now the other thing about picking the forage harvesters is that some of the headers on them don't work properly. Some of them, they do actually lift the front wheels off, or you have trouble steering. So with these forage harvesters, you are better off using the right header. Now I am using the 9 meter headers, because that's the one advantage of using the crone as well, where that's the normal standard header there is 6 meters, and all these other ones, these are 6 meters. And then you've got your mower ones, and for chopping up all your different crops, wheat, barley, canola, oats and soybeans. But you don't want to do it like that. If you're looking to make silage, you need chaff, and the best yield is corn, for those who don't know. So we're using the 9 meters on all 3 crones. So the first one, what I do want to know is how much we're going to get off each strip. So we'll go and start this one off. We'll take him to the top of the field, let him work down. Right, pipe out, open that up, and away we go. Right, so he's away. Now the next one, while he's getting on with that, it's going to take him a few minutes to do 1 pass at least. What I did like about the big X Collect, the 1100, it's got the extended pipe, because you find sometimes when you're doing this foraging that they do want you to get really close, a bit too close sometimes. So I'm hoping that these have got a slight extension on the pipe, so I'm hoping they're gonna, well, this one will be alright because the worker's just gonna get on with this. And the plan is this field seems to work fine, especially if you set a worker off this way, from this side working back the other way. He seems to just get the job done. Whereas you start the other side, a lot of time they do mess up. So that worker should be fine on that one. I'm going to spin him around. I do love the steering lock of these forage harvesters, they're awesome. Right, so he's away, we can leave him getting on with that. So we're getting cracked on with that, and I've got some concerns here because I own this land, so I can tip on it. So does that mean if I sell it, I'm not going to be able to pick up all that silage? Because ideally I don't want to be holding on to this land, because if that's the case we could just buy some bunkers and then put the bunkers just outside on our own land, which I might be able to get one. So I think I'm going to have to buy some just to cover myself, because I don't want to put it all on there and then find, oh, because that was like 736 grand. Or do we just keep it as it is and get rid of it? Decision made. Let's just see what happens when we sell it and see if we lose our crop or not. And shit, it's all gone. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to sell it once you've got silage in the bunkers, because it disappears. So we've learnt today that if you do put grass in biogas over in the bunkers over there and you sell it, they disappear. So you have to sell anything you've got in there before you sell the land, which is a pain, because I was hoping to fill that up with chaff, make the silage and then sell it in biogas, but it appears that you need to own biogas land. Now it's going to take time for chaff to ferment to silage, so instead we are going to buy some bunkers, and they're in the silos, and we're going to go for bunker large, and we're going to put this just down here, and then that way we've got our silage close. Let's bring it up a little bit closer to the I'm going to place that there. There it is. So there is now our bunker. We're going to fill everything into there rather than putting it into there, because I can't believe that disappeared when I sold it. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Anyhow, I've now split the field into two halves, which means you should get a trailer by 2 runs up and down. So let's get this one emptied and start it all rolling again. I can't believe I did that. I've wasted a bit of time. I might have got that bit too close. Might be alright. Drop that there. Drive out. And he is away. And at least we don't have to drive as far. Now I've come back into the game. A lot of time the trailers do reset back to grain door. No, they're on back. Right, get this lined up along the edge. And dump. If you do it in lines, for those who don't know, at least then when you drive over the top you shouldn't get stuck. So that's one load. That works out pretty well then. So we do 4 mile an hour loads. Because that is 1 million, I think, in there, and we're going to get more than 1 million off this field. But I don't think we're going to be able to sell it at Biogas without owning the land. And we're away again. Right, I think we will put this back onto time lapse and actually get the job done this time. We will stop when we got a full bunker, and I don't think it's going to be a complete field, because I think we will harvest on the left hand side of me first. Okay, back shortly. Job's a good one. Now that is taking, it's about 2.5, 3 hours. Taking a long time to get that in. And that's why I didn't bother seeding, because I had so much to do anyway. I just thought, well, we won't bother putting any seed in. Let's just get this harvested. I don't know what's in the bunker at the moment, but we've got 2 trailers worth left over. I think this would be another full trailer. We do get a hell of a lot of yield, which we used to anyway, but we're getting a lot of yield off this field. I don't know how many trips I've done, but it's a lot. I think we get rid of this one because that one should be able to cope. I think that's not going to, there's going to be another trailer to come off that one though. So I'm not sure what is in the bunker. And we're stuck. Come on, get out of there. Nearly 600 horsepower. Right, that's that one finished. But I'm glad we put it in the bunker there rather than in biogas, because otherwise that money would have been tied up for as long as we had silage on the ground. So at least now that silage can sit there for as long as possible. I've just got a funny feeling you're not going to be able to sell silage until you buy biogas. I've just got that funny feeling it's just not going to let you do it unless you buy biogas. But we shall find out. Right, I'll drop that one there. I had a nice little routine going and I've just ballsed it all out. Right, we'll leave him to finish that, so that should be, that probably might even be another trailer full. Was a bit of a waste, that forage harvester there. I didn't even use it, but never mind. Come on, don't get stuck. Nice. We've just got this last little bit of finish, and that was a long harvest, that really was. But we must, there's got to be over 1 million in there I don't know how many trips I did, 59,000 each time. Right, the final pass. And then we can actually have a look to see how much we've got. That's it, done, finished. I went into the store to buy a roller to flatten all the silage down, and there isn't one available at the moment. I couldn't even find anything, which is why I had to go and hire the fend with the twin wheels to try and flatten everything a bit. Thought you were stuck then. Or will be if you go in that hole. Right, that's it, finished. Silage is actually in. Go on to the help window and we'll go and have a look to see what we've got in the bunker. And we've got, wow, 2,157,000, because we normally get about, I think it's about 500 per litre, so that is going to be hopefully £1 million in the bank. So let's blanket that over, and the fermenting has started. Right, so that is job complete. We're all done on the silage. We can start making a bit of money in there, but like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to scoop it out of there and go and put it into the silage trough. I hope we can. I hope we can just sell it by trailer load, hopefully. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this video on how I do the silage, and if you have, please give me a like. And if you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. I try and upload on a daily basis. Most of the time I do, sometimes I'm not able to. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Till the next time, goodbye.